All right, let's talk about something we've all felt. That modern-day dread, the awkward phone call. But don't worry, because today we're going to build a toolkit together. A bunch of super simple phrases that'll get you through any tricky call with total confidence.
Oh, you know that feeling, right? You're just stuck, nodding, saying, yep, Well, inside you're just screaming, how do I get off this call? It could be a chatty relative, some salesperson who won't quit, or a meeting that just keeps going. We have all been there.
So what if you had the perfect escape hatch? The right words for any situation? Well, that's exactly what we're doing. We're putting together a whole toolkit of phrases to get you through those phone call minefields. Seriously, by the end of this, you're going to be a pro at the graceful exit.
Okay, first things first. Let's tackle the calls you never even wanted to take. You know, a wrong number or, let's be real, probably a salesperson. The goal? Simple. Be polite, be firm, and get off the phone. Fast. So, you've got a couple of ways to play this. On one hand, you've got this simple, polite refusal. Think phrases like, I'm not interested, thanks. Or, sorry, I'm a bit busy right now. But what if they're pushy? Then you level up to firm but polite. Something like, I really can't talk now. Please don't call this number again. See? Still polite, but you're drawing a really clear line in the sand.
Okay, now this phrase, this one is gold. I'll have to let you go now. It sounds so simple, right? But it's genius. The source calls it subtle, and that's exactly why it works so well. You're not hanging up on them, you are letting them go. It's polite, it's final, and boom, you're back in charge without starting a fight.
All right, so that's unwanted callers. But what about the other problem? The calls you did want to have that have just gone on way too long. Ending a chat with a friend or a coworker without sounding rude, that's a real art.
So here are some of your best moves. These are your go-to exit lines. Something casual like, anyway, I should let you go. Or, I love this one, I won't keep you any longer. It's so clever, right? It makes it sound like you're doing them a favor. And of course, there's the classic, I've got to run. It's direct, everyone gets it, no questions asked.
Okay, but if you're on a work call and you want to sound like a total pro, here's the power move. You recap the main points. It does two things at once. It signals, we're done here, and it makes you look super organized and on top of things. It is such a smart way to wrap up.
And it's so easy to do. Just 3 simple steps. Step 1, signal the end. Say something like, okay, great, so just to recap, step 2, summarize what's next. You're going to send that report by Friday. And step 3, the final goodbye. Perfect, thanks, talk soon. That's it, clean, professional, done.
All right, so what happens when chaos strikes mid-call? The dog goes nuts, the delivery guy's at the door, or your connection just dies. You know, life. Your toolkit needs a plan for that too.
Basically, you've got two kinds of problems here. If it's a distraction on your end, like noise, your phrase is, could you hold on for just a moment? But if it's a tech issue, like a bad connection, you need to call it out with, sorry you're breaking up. The key is to just name the problem and manage it fast.
And yet, let's just make sure we're all on the same page with this one. When you say you're breaking up, no, you're not ending a relationship over the phone. As the source states, it just means the audio is cutting out, the signal's weak, it's the universal code for I can't hear you.
Okay, you've seen the tools in the toolkit. Now it's time for a little pop quiz. A few quick scenarios to make sure this stuff really sticks. Ready? Let's do it. Scenario 1. The phone rings. It's a salesperson trying to sell you, a lifetime supply of something you definitely don't need. What's your line? What do you say?
And there it is. I'm not interested, thanks. Simple, polite, and it shuts the conversation down. That thanks is key. It keeps it from sounding harsh. Perfect.
Okay, next step. You're on a super important call for work, and suddenly your kid starts having a full-on meltdown right next to you. You need to hit the pause button, like right now. What's the phrase?
Yep, that's it. Could you hold on for a moment? It's professional, it buys you that critical time, and lets them know you'll be right back. So much better than just trying to power through the noise.
All right, last one. You're driving, you go into a tunnel, and the person on the other end suddenly sounds like a robot from a bad sci-fi movie. You're missing every other word. What do you do? Yes, exactly. You do two things. First, name the problem. I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Then, offer the solution. Can I call you right back? It saves everyone the frustration of a conversation that's going nowhere. So what have we learned? At the end of the day, handling these calls isn't about being some kind of smooth-talking genius. It's just about being prepared. It's like, you wouldn't try to fix a leaky pipe without a wrench, right? Having these phrases ready is your wrench. It just gives you the confidence to handle whatever comes up.
And I'll leave you with this one last thought. In a world full of texts and DMs and emails, does that make actual phone calls and phone etiquette even more important than ever? When we do talk, does it matter more how we do it? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.